Hey, welcome back. You're tuned in to Shit Hit the Fan Report, and I am your host slash moderator slash big mouth opinionator, EC Stout. You don't have to call me EC. You can call me Marty. You can call me Ray. You can call me Ralph. You can call me whatever the hell you want to call me, as long as you're listening into this podcast. Is this a podcast or is this a vlog? You know, I'm sorry. I'm 60 years old, and I'm not into all that technical crap and what you would call it stuff. Although I am damn good at a computer. I am blind, and I am still putting out podcasts on my own, without with absolutely no help. Although some help would be appreciated. I could use a volunteer. And I would teach them. I would impart upon them all the wisdom that I have to give. All right, so here's some of that wisdom I wish to impart. We've watched on the news. People are picking up after they're trying to pick up the pieces, clean up the mess after what happened a couple of days ago with the Capitol, the armed insurrection, the failed coup attempt. Okay, cleanups being taken care of. Even some of the congressmen and the congressmen's staff, okay, have gone in to help clean and restore that sacred, that sanctum of sanctums, that holy of holies of democracy, which is our government, the Capitol. And oh yeah, you know, my country was attacked, my nation, and that means I was attacked by these assholes. I see that they've published their photographs. They've gotten whatever photos they could off of these cameras that were there, and that had pictures. And the dumbasses didn't even have the intelligence to wear a mask, hiding some of his features. Okay, these people are they're even considering these charges, these federal charges that are going against them, sedition. Do you know that hasn't been out there, and it hasn't for years? There has been very little in the way of, you know, charging anyone for oh my God, I can't remember. But we're not out of the woods yet. No, we are not out of the woods by any means. Okay? We are still in a heightened state of crisis. We still have COVID-19 out there. And I just learned, as of yesterday, the UK variant of COVID-19 is in the state of Pennsylvania. Somebody tested positive over close to the state capitol in Harrisburg, and they're dealing with it. They're in self-isolation now, but the first case. So we know that this UK variant is 50 to 70% more infectious than the regular variant. We do believe, or they do believe, that the vaccinations will continue unabated. For now, no sign of changing anything. Getting this injected, getting these people vaccinated is going to take some time, of course. And by then, we are going to start to see the second variant that everybody is worried about, coming out of South Africa, the South African variant. If you haven't heard about that one, That one is a teeny bit more dangerous. And by that I mean simply that it will affect in a different way. It is the COVID-19 is mutated into this very weird. The spikes are longer. There are more of them. Um, and you got. This is why it's called the coronavirus. Corona crown, and this thing looks like a crown with the points. And we're seeing these variants, which we knew would happen. At least scientists knew they would happen, and I did too, because I'm into that kind of crap. We knew. I said back in March that they would start. There would be a different variant. So now we're getting, you know, we're getting into a more dangerous area there, especially for us high risk people. So I'm continuing to stay isolated, to stay locked down as much as possible. Oh my God. Mm. And I think you should too. Seriously. I think any listener out there that believes that this is not going to affect them, one way or another, it's going to affect you. Whether it's going to be in a physical, you get this kind of bug, this virus, and you know, you're either going to get it or you're going to be affected by it, affected in such a way that you should have been more prepared. Okay, that you're going to see. You know, people think that some of the stuff that I do is a joke. I got talking to my neighbor. We were talking originally about Trump and these events over the last couple of days, but then we got into the prepper type deal, and I've asked her, you know, a couple of times, have you started at least getting up a couple of weeks supply? You know, when you go to shopping, her son takes her shopping once a month or so, and she's in lockdown like myself, and she says no. She says, you know, she's got enough food maybe for 3 days. That's what's going to last 3-4 days, maybe longer. She could hold out for a little longer, but there you know, the normal store shelves hold about 3 days worth of food for normal times. These are not normal times, unless you want to consider them the new normal. Okay, we're not out of the woods yet, not by far, and we've got to get into that mindset. Okay, we're going to see more and more civil unrest, not necessarily having to do with politics, but just with the fact that we're going to see food shortages. People are not going to be happy. Okay, people are not going to be happy, and they're going to protest more. They're going to riot more. We've got surges coming. We still have the surge from Christmas, New Year's coming, and on top of that, okay, this fiasco in Washington D.C. These Trump supporters, 10,000 over. They estimated 10,000 people showed up, and very few were wearing masks. And you know what that means. This was a super spreader event. No one's talked about that yet. This was a super spreader event. And that means the numbers are going to continue to go up. And even though we are vaccinating as fast as we can, okay, and at least that's to my belief, I'm sorry, but it's not going to be enough unless drastic mitigation protocols get placed in front of us, and we're ordered to do so if it is made by law, by Congress. Okay, Congress needs to get their asses together, and I'm hoping now that they will do that. Okay, we've got both the House and the Senate are run by Democrats. And we got a lot of surprises coming up. We got a lot of surprises. I'm hearing rumors now that we may see another stimulus check, um, possibly as soon as March. Um, Now that's just a rumor, people. Okay, I got my ear to the to the ground, and I'm trying to pick up little bits and hints, and you know, talking to people, and that could be a possibility is that quick. So stay tuned on that. Um, but I'm very sincere when I say you guys need to please, please, okay, start taking this for not for granted, but seriously. You need to start taking this whole thing seriously. And if you haven't prepared now, um, at least start. Okay. I mean, it's inexpensive. Water is inexpensive. Every time I go to the store, I'm buying 2, 3 cases of water. I'm drinking tap water, but I'm going to make sure that I have plenty of water in case the grid goes out. And that's what, you've got to be on the watch for. That's what you got to be looking for. All right, you're going to see stuff during this time. You're liable to see things that you thought, just like the Capitol being breached, that you think would never happen. Bouts of no electricity or no water. Okay, we're going to start seeing problems like that in the near future. Um, Keep that in mind. Okay, and remember, when you get thirsty, you're going to be drinking water out your toilet. If you have not prepared, okay, go back onto YouTube, and if you're unsure about what to do, there are tons of YouTubers out there, real down-to-earth preppers. Okay, I don't care what their politics are. I don't care if they're right wing, left wing, in the middle, independent. I don't care. They are preppers. Okay, and that means they are preparing for bad times. And this is a bad time. This is shit hit the fan crisis mode. Alpha alarms going off in background. Now, with that being said, for those of you that wish me to share my opinion on Trump, on this whole Capitol crisis, and his latest video statement that was obviously read from cue cards and he was forced to do, we'll get into that next episode, maybe later on this afternoon, when I'm feeling a little bit more awake, a little bit more. Right now, I'll be honest with you, I'm in dire pain. My lower back is just killing me. It has been for the last 3-4 days. That's why I'm not been on as much. Okay, I'm in pain. And I'm using Icy Hot and Advil. Okay. Because of all the other medications I take, they don't want to, and I don't like taking opiates or pain pills or anything like that that's stronger than would be Advil. That's my personal reason. Okay. Hell, when I need to take something for sleep, it's natural. It's melatonin. I don't take sleeping pills. All right, people. Look, stay safe. Get out there and do what you got to do today. But stay safe. Okay? Limit your outside access. Wear a mask. Social distance. Get some hand sanitizer. At least some little sanitizer wipe packs. Okay? They got individual packs that you can carry. Get them. Use them. Gloves. Get some surgical gloves if you have to. But stay safe, my friends. Get ready for shit to hit the fan part 2. coming soon to a neighborhood or to a part of the city near you. Stay safe, my friends. God bless.